Hello and welcome to episode 52 of the Universally Epic Podcast, your go-to Universal Orlando trip planning podcast. I'm Jim Klein, along with Taylor Franklin. We are your hosts and travel agents for all things Universal. On today's show, Disney vs. Universal Showdown at the box office. A popular Universal Studios restaurant is closing for a lengthy refurbishment, and we discuss some of the holiday food offerings this year at Universal Orlando Resort. How you doing this week, Taylor?
I'm better.
As good as you can be after a weekend of moviegoers, right?
2 weekends back to back.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so last week we took off. We were both like super busy. I was more busy, I think, at the time when we were going to record. I make holiday pies for people, and yeah, and it got
I do
crazy.
not.
It was insane. Like I've done this year, I this Thanksgiving I did more pies than I did all of last year. So it was crazy. So that was good.
Goodness.
Yeah, it's a good thing to be that busy, but I was just like I was working until like 10 o'clock at night. I'm like, I cannot record right now because I'm been going since 7 in the morning. So
Mm-mm.
we're like, all right, let's skip a week. It is a holiday week. I think we should do that though anyway. Um, for like Christmas too. Like we'll
Oh,
just take the
Christmas
week
is
off.
going to be a nightmare for me.
Yeah, so it's like, why don't we just take the week off and thanks Christmas, so everybody knows ahead of time, not that they're
Yep.
waiting for the thing. And then also, I messed up the recording. Thank God you text me, and I had to go home and like fix it real quick. So I
Hmm.
uploaded it, and something got wacky, and it like overlaid the audios. It was very weird. So I had to take that down and then repost it, which that definitely hurt our numbers. But like, it's okay. Like that's all
It's
right.
okay.
It is what it is. But if you haven't listened to it, episode 51 was our year review, and it was a great episode. We had a lot of fun talking about the last year on the
Yeah.
podcast. So go back, listen to that. It did get reposted. So if you did listen to it and it was a little wonky, like in terms of the audio, I
Mhm.
fixed all that. Everything is fine. So go listen to it. It was a great episode. And then it'll tell you what other episodes to listen to if you're kind of tuning in now a year in. So, well, okay. So let's get into like our first topic. Our first topic is going to be so there was two huge hits at the box office this weekend. One being from Disney, Zootopia 2, and then Universal had Wicked for Good.
Yep.
Um,
Yep.
let's get into numbers first, and then I'll let you take it away with what your experience was actually at the movie theater. But
Perfect.
Zootopia 2 brought in $156 million domestically, where Wicked for Good earned $93 million domestically. Now, it's it's to be expected because Zootopia is like a kids movie, animated. It there's a bigger like draw there. Um, but here's the thing: Zootopia 2 globally brought in $556 million over the weekend, which is just insanity. So you're looking at easily it's going to be $1 billion movie for Disney, which is unbelievable. Like unreal. You're at a half a billion in the first 5 days. This is crazy.
Yeah.
So, and then you have firsthand knowledge of all this because you saw the theater. So I'm going to turn it over to you. Let me know what you experienced in this like craziness that was Wicked and Zootopia at the
Right. So, last year we had something pretty similar happen when we had Wicked and Moana 2 that came out at the same time. Um, it was a Universal movie going against a sequel movie, and we were all kind of like, it might be okay. And for the most part, Wicked did way better than Moana 2 did, which I expected. And I've gotten to a point now because, for those of you who don't know, I manage a movie theater. I've managed a movie theater for 6 years. We're in our seventh year now that I've been managing at the movie theater. I've gotten really good at being able to call when these movies are going to do well. Like really, really good. Like almost down to like weeks in which they're going to like drop off. So I expected Zootopia to completely, for one, blow Wicked out of the water. As unfortunate as that is. But um, here's something interesting that you might not even know, Jim. Wicked moved their release date so they didn't compete with Zootopia for their
Oh,
opening box office.
so what was the date that they got released?
Wicked was supposed to come out the same weekend Zootopia did. It came out the weekend before.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yes.
Oh, I did not know that.
So, um, it did really, really well for that week. And then we have value days on Tuesdays, which I guess I don't know legally if I'm allowed to say what theater I work at. I'm not going to.
Okay.
But there are value days at a certain theater on Tuesdays, wink, wink, um, where tickets are $8.
Oh, nice. It's good.
Um, love it. It's great and everything. You know, it's not great though. When you have a major box office movie that comes out, and then suddenly 3 days later it's $8.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So you're packed out from like
Yeah.
what, Thursday of like Thanksgiving. I'm sure you guys are really busy, right? And then right through Sunday.
tomorrow
Right.
tomorrow will be a nightmare. Today was slow, tomorrow will be a nightmare because Zootopia, a fun fact about Zootopia, it came out on Tuesday last week, but it did not come out for value day. So we still had regular pricing for Zootopia, which made a lot of people really, really mad.
I could only imagine.
Um, but we had regular pricing for Zootopia, but we did not have regular pricing for Wicked. And that was the big thing, is that we didn't have regular pricing for Wicked. I made a beautiful display, which I will send you so you can put it on screen because I love it and I'm very, very, very proud of it, for people to take pictures in front of. And a ton of people did, a ton of people dressed up and everything. And that's always my favorite part of these like franchise movies where, so things like, when like the anime movies come out and we see a bunch of like the anime cosplayers and stuff that come out and they're in full costume and they're just so excited to see these movies. I absolutely adore it. But we had people come out that were dressed as like Elphaba and Galinda, obviously, and then I saw Munchkin, which I thought was really fun. And I think it was like a group of friends or something, but like one of them was Elphaba, one of them was Galinda, one was a flying monkey.
Nice.
But I only saw them for like 2 seconds because our lobby had like a million people in it. So I didn't get to like run over and be like, hey guys, take a picture in front of the thing. I really just like, I want to send this to my boss because this is amazing. Um, but I only saw them for like 2 seconds. I was so sad. But we had a ton of stuff for Wicked, which like so excited that we could do that for Wicked. And then um as much as I personally am a massive fan of the play. I have loved Wicked for years and years and years and years and years, but I was apprehensive because famously the second act of Wicked is where things get really weird and people are like really hit or miss on the second act of Wicked. Um, I personally don't like the second act of Wicked. There's only like two good songs in it, and that's it. But it's still people still adore it. I mean, people adore the musical as a whole. I mean, it wouldn't have been on Broadway for as long as it
Mhm.
was if people didn't love it.
Yeah.
So I love that it came out, and I love that it was so widely received. Now, this a very funny thing happens when a Disney movie comes out in theaters, and I've now noticed it every time we've had a Disney movie come out in theaters, and it's not Pixar. If there's a Pixar movie, this doesn't happen. But if it's a Disney movie, it does happen every single time. I don't know what infects people. I don't know what in the air upsets people quite to this degree, but like the meanest people that you've ever met will show up for a Disney movie.
Oh no.
They were people for Wicked were like eh.
Yeah. Hit or miss.
Some of them were like kind of mean, but the other ones were like just excited to be there and like excited to get to experience the second act of Wicked.
Okay.
Um, but for some reason, like the meanest people that I've ever met come out for Disney movies.
That's
And
awful.
it's
That's
not
awful.
all of them because some of them are amazing. Some of them are so kind and they're just like, oh my God, here's me and my 3-year-old child that are going to go see this movie about animals. And I'm like, great, that's awesome. Cool. What can I get for you? We have a Zootopia combo. If you want that,
Yeah, nice.
sell
Nice.
that to you. Um but then there are the people that are just like they got there and they're mad and they're leaving and they're mad. They come out to go to the bathroom and they're mad. Like there's something about it and I don't know what it is. But a couple of fun facts about Wicked versus Disney. Um Disney produces so many movies all of the time. Um and that's great. And all of their movies usually do really, really well. Really, really well. But a really cool thing for Wicked for Good, which is the second one, is that it had the third highest opening weekend ever, behind Jurassic World and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom.
Oh wow, that's
Hmm.
great.
Yep.
That's great.
Yep.
Now,
So
did you have you seen the movie yet, or
I
no?
haven't.
No. Okay. Yeah, this has happened
I
last
saw
year.
about 5 minutes of the beginning of it,
Yeah,
mostly because one of
I don't
my
think.
one of the two songs that I like of it that I like in the second act are is like the very opening song for the second act.
Okay.
So I like poked my head in for that. Ariana Grande sounds amazing. She sounds amazing. And my third favorite Bridgerton is great. I love him.
All right.
I love
Yeah,
Jonathan Bailey.
I haven't seen like last year. I didn't see Wicked until like the beginning of January, so it was like a long time. Like, and I'm sure that's gonna be the same case like this time around. It's like, oh, we're gonna have to wait until like our schedules start like cooling down because the kids are like
Yeah.
everywhere right now. We're
Oh,
bringing
I'm
them.
sure.
So, yeah.
And it's
Uh,
only gonna get crazier because so Five Nights at Freddy's releases at the time of recording in 4 days.
okay.
Five Nights at Freddy's releases, and then we get 2 weeks of the Five Nights at Freddy's crowd, which honestly it'll probably just do really well in its opening weekend, and then like fall off right after that. And I don't even think it'll be like busy for Value Day, but like it won't be doing whatever
Yeah.
last week was or whatever tomorrow will be.
Hmm.
Um, and then right after that, we get Avatar for Christmas.
Yeah. Avatar is coming out. Yep. Disney's gonna crush the end of this year. That
I mean,
is
if you
great.
look pretty historically, if you look at like the Thanksgiving, Christmas, and the very beginning of the summer. So usually that first or second weekend in May, sometimes even Labor Day. It really just kind of depends. There's usually an animated movie that comes out for Thanksgiving, a live action movie that comes out for Christmas, and a Marvel movie, if there is one, that comes out in May.
Oh, isn't Doctor Doom coming out next year
I
with
think so.
Robert Downey Jr.?
I think so.
I think so, right? How are the Skittles? Yeah, so you have
Oh, they're
Skittles,
really good.
Wicked Skittles.
Wicked Skittles. They're sour berry, sour wild berry. They're really
Good.
good.
Yeah, they look good.
They sold out completely. Oh, thanks, Soda. It releases December 18th, 2026. Is when the new Marvel movie comes out.
Okay, there you go. There you go. Um,
Thank
all right,
you.
yeah. So that's our recap of Disney versus Universal at the box office this week in the past 2 weeks. It's yeah, Disney's crushing it, but Wicked for Good for what it is doing really well.
I mean,
Let's
$147 million in your opening weekend is
yeah,
that's
it's a lot.
nothing to be
It's
upset
a lot.
about.
Yeah. So and Disney has the advantage. We were talking this before we started recording. The overseas market for Zootopia is unreal. Like the Chinese and the Japanese markets are absolutely in love with Zootopia, and that's why it's just crushing right now globally.
Yep.
So, all right, let's get into our next topic. So this is a real quick one. There's a restaurant in Universal Studios, Florida, that's going to be closing on January 12th, and it's not going to open until late 2026. So it's going to be almost a full year refurbishment, um, and that is Finnegan's Bar and Grill. Um,
I
I
wonder
know
what they're doing. Have they said anything about what they're doing?
they haven't, but it's so bizarre to be closed that long. Like
For a
what?
restaurant.
So like I'm wondering if it's going to be a complete retheme to the restaurant because there's no like what are you doing to Finnegan's that's
Yeah.
going to be like that long to do unless something happened where it's like they have to close down to like update the sewers or something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like,
Maybe,
it,
but even that doesn't take almost a year.
that's why I'm wondering, like, because
The only thing that I can think is maybe they're like expanding it a little bit. They're
yeah, but
making it
even that,
bigger.
what are you knocking down a wall? Like, really? Like, it's not that big a
Yeah,
deal. Like, it's so bizarre how
I don't
long this
know.
is going to be. So, if you're a fan of Finnegan's, get in there before January 12th because we don't know when it's opening. It's going to be the
Noah's
winter
gonna
or
be
late 26,
so
25th.
devastated.
So yeah, so it's and I guess one of the big things is like Halloween Horror Nights. I guess it's a very popular destination for people for Halloween Horror Nights. So obviously, it's not going to be available next year for Halloween Horror Nights. Um, yeah, so that was just a quickie, like just so everybody knows that this is what's going on. And then our final topic that we're talking about is the holiday foods, and of course, this is where I love everything about it. So
This is where Jim makes fun of me because I'm the world's pickiest eater.
so yeah, so the Universally Epic Podcast is brought to you by the Magic for Less Travel, a Universal you preferred travel agency. If you're looking to plan your next Universal Orlando vacation, let's do it together. As certified Universal specialists, we can help guide you through the planning process with helpful tips and tricks along the way. The best part, all our travel planning services are free to you.
When you book your Universal Orlando vacation with us, you qualify for an exclusive booking bonus offer from the Magic for Less Travel, a $25 Universal gift card for all vacation packages over $2,500. Ready to start planning? Email the podcast at universallyepicpodcast@gmail.com and start planning your next epic Universal vacation today.
I was looking up a bunch of foods. I'm not going to go through everything. There's a few things that like pop out to me that like
Okay.
there's a lot of like there's a lot of the obviously the Grinch. Grinch is like everywhere at Universal for the holidays, right? And they do a great job with it. Um, there is a dump it to crumpet onion rings pile. So it's like a mountain of onion rings, and it's got chicken, bacon, jalapenos, and queso drizzled on it, and it looks phenomenal. It looks so good.
That's so. If it wasn't onion rings, if it was like French fries, I'd be all over it.
Okay, you don't like onion rings.
Mm-mm. I don't like
Uh,
onions.
onions, man. Even fried onions, you don't like? Oh man. Okay. Well, they look amazing.
Nope.
All right. Um, Now, on the holiday menus, they mentioned the Who hash, but you can get that all year long. Then there's another thing. It's a stick-a-doodle corn dog. It's a hot dog dipped in cheddar cheese sauce and then dredged in cereal. So the cereal is Captain Crunchberry cereal.
A hot dog with cheese?
Cheese and Captain Crunchberry cereal. It looks insane.
Clutching my pearls. That's
Yeah, I don't know,
ew.
man. That's just like okay. So in my old age, I get heartburn very easily, and this looks like heartburn like instantly.
In my
Instant.
old age, I think I already got
Oh
heartburn
my
thinking about
goodness.
it.
Yeah. So uh, there's another. Dream Broomsticks is doing they do this every year, English holiday meal. It's turkey stuffing, glazed carrots, Brussels sprouts, sausage, and cranberry glaze. That sounds just very good. Dream Broomsticks has some very good food, so I would definitely trust it
Three
there.
Broomsticks does have really good food.
Yeah, it's really, really tasty. There's a whole bunch of other things. Like obviously the hot butter beer is available all year round, but like this is the time of year that like it kind of like sees this like big like bump in sales, obviously, right?
Yeah,
Um, there's this other one at the Crescent Moon Bakery, which we talked about in one of the previous episodes that you
I
love,
love that
right?
place.
So Santa's Christmas cream puff filled with chantilly cream and mocha cookie butter. That sounds amazing.
Hey Holly, if you're listening, can you get one of those and mail it to
Right?
me?
Yeah. Don't forget me too. I'm on the
Mm,
list. All right. So,
yeah.
holiday concha, cinnamon concha with dulce de leche. That's a Spanish. You know what concha is. Like, what am I talking about?
I
You know,
really like that you were about to explain to me what
I
dulce
was
de
gonna
leche
explain that to you, and
was.
I'm like, oh wait, no, you you have. And then let's see what else. Yeah, there is a Captain Crunch vanilla ice cream sandwich with holiday sprinkles. There's a holiday hot chocolate
Has it got like
available.
peppermint in it?
The holiday hot chocolate. No, it's hot chocolate served with whipped cream, toasted meringue, and a holiday churro covered in white chocolate and sprinkles. Sounds really good.
Just
It's
because you put something on a churro doesn't make it not a churro.
it's probably sticking out of the churro. Maybe you could use churro as a straw. That would be amazing. That would be
We
so
need to
good.
keep that in mind for the next time we talk about ideas for the Minion Cafe because it'll happen again.
Yes.
I think we need Minion churros.
Yeah, and they got to be like yellow and blue, right?
Hmm.
Like,
Hmm. Hmm.
yeah, that would be good.
You make the churro look like a minion.
Yeah, exactly,
Okay, now
exactly.
I've gone too far.
It sounds good to me. Um, there's it's so funny because over in what is it, Crescent Moon Bakery, they have those things I talked about, the cream puff and the concha.
Mm.
The exact same menu you can find at Universal Studios Florida at San Francisco Pastry Company. So if you're looking for in either
Go
part,
to Crescent Moon Bakery.
yeah, Crescent Moon Bakery is great. So over in Universal Studios, they have at Swamp Snacks, they have a Gingy cookie, which is
Aw,
perfect, obviously.
that's
Gingerbread
cute.
cookie with icing and gumdrop buttons.
Do you think
Um,
it's missing a leg?
I see the picture of it. It is not missing a leg. So, unfortunately, that's not. But you could eat one of the legs, and then at least and then you could pretend that it had no leg in the first place.
Perfect.
Finnegan's has a steak with Kilkenny and mash. I don't see how that's like holiday themed. Asparagus, root vegetables, and caramel. Like, why is that
I'm
even
not
a thing? Like,
Irish.
that just sounds like an Irish dish. Um, oh, here, this is the big one. This is what I wanted to tell you. Central Park crepes, our favorite quick service stand, right? They have a snickerdoodle crepe filled with cinnamon mascarpone spread with snickerdoodle crumbles, whipped cream, and holiday sugar dust.
Holly,
Oh,
send that one to me too.
yeah, like that one sounds amazing. Anything from the crepe stand is the best, right? Like
Just
it's
box
just
it up
so.
and send it.
Oh, at your favorite expensive pizza place, Louis, they have a pumpkin praline and peppermint chocolate chip gelato.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
guessing it's
Mhm.
pumpkin and praline gelato and peppermint chocolate chip gelato, not all at once, because that sounds crazy if that was all in one.
I bet
Uh,
it's all at once. Louis is crazy like that.
they go wild. Uh, at
I love Louis.
and then over in Epic Universe, Mead Hall, they have a Gronkles bread pudding, warm melted cinnamon bread pudding with yak nog anglaise.
With a
Uh,
what?
it says yak nog anglaise, so I'm guessing they're using yak instead of eggnog. So it's made with
I
yak
don't like
milk.
that.
Yeah, so it's made with yak milk, obviously. Um, Chocolate pop rocks and vanilla ice cream. Snoggle Tog Spike Nog. That's a mouthful. I can't believe I got that one out. How many times do I mess up
You
words and I
couldn't
get that
say
one out?
Disney, but you got
Yeah,
that.
Snoggle Tog Spike Nog. That's crazy. So that's a malted chocolate and cinnamon drink spiked with. I'm not going to be able to pronounce the liquor. It's a spice mead with ginger and hops and whipped topping. It actually sounds pretty good.
Is it some like
And then,
Scandinavian mead?
yeah, I would imagine so. It has like an O with a line through it. I don't know what that means.
Oh. Fair enough.
Yeah. Um, and then they have frozen yak nog. It's a malted chocolate and cinnamon drink with whipped topping.
I really want to stop
Uh,
hearing yak nog.
yeah, yak nog. That's the last time I'm going to say yak nog because yak nog is not. I just said it 3 times after I said I wasn't going to say it.
I hate it.
All right, and then Hooligans Grog and Gruel. That's where you get those cones over in Epic Universe. They
Mm-hmm.
have a Snoggletog Harvest. What are these Snoggletog? What
What
is
is
that? I
Snoggletog?
don't know. I have no. It's got to do something with Isle Burke, right? Um, Harvest mac and cheese cone. It's a creamy mac and cheese cone with pulled maple glazed turkey, spiced lingonberry drizzle, roasted sweet potatoes, sage
Um,
chimichurri, and crispy stuffing crumbles. I am so in on this thing, and like I'll just eat all the toppings, and I'll pass the mac and cheese off to somebody else because I'm not like I think we've talked about this before. Like I'm not the biggest fan of mac and cheese. I'll probably eat the whole thing anyway, but it looks phenomenal. Like this picture that I'm looking at is, oh, it looks so good. And then over in Ministry of Magic,
Hold on,
like
before we get too far.
yeah.
Snoggletog is basically Christmas in How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh, okay.
Hmm, hmm.
That's interesting.
It
I'm
used to be a celebration of the dragon's annual migration, and
okay.
then it became like the holidays of like everybody coming together.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. So Snoggletog is the
Snoggletog is
is
Christmas.
equals Christmas. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. So that clears up a lot, actually.
Still not sure about the yak nog.
Yeah. Yeah. The Yaknog is just them trying to play on eggnog.
It's gross.
And then over in Ministry of Magic, we have the Goblet Noir. It is a Cabernet Sauvignon, ruby port,
Ooh.
raspberry. I don't know how to say that word. Um, a orange juice, honey syrup, ginger, allspice, nutmeg, and cloves. So it's like a warm, like yeah, a
Is it like
warm
a hot wine?
drink. It's almost like
Warm.
blue vine. It's it's incredible. Like
Is it good?
warm, like red glühwein is so delicious. Oh, we do it every Christmas Eve at my house. Oh my god, we put it in a crock pot and it is so tasty. It's so
We
good.
did like a mulled wine for Christmas one year, and that
Yeah,
was really really good.
it's honestly it's pretty much the same thing. My brother-in-law, he was in the army, right? And he was stationed over in Germany. So he
Hmm,
went to all like the holiday markets and stuff and got all those little mini like ceramic cups that they pour the glühwein in. So
hmm.
he brings them over and we have the glühwein in these like little tiny like German ceramic cups.
No, that's cute.
Oh, it's great. Oh my god, it's the best. Um let's see. I think that's it. And then like the red and green and red coconut club, like obviously they just change their theme like every on City Walk.
Yeah,
They have a bunch of different like drinks and beers.
holiday liquor.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna get into all of them, but if you're looking for a holiday drink on City Walk, Green and Red Coconut Club is the place to go. So that's like an overview of like some of the main ones that I thought were like pretty good in terms
Yeah.
of food offerings. You know, the holidays at anywhere, like any theme park, is just it just has a different feel to it, you
Hmm.
know. Um, and yeah, Universal does a great job. And I know we always like kind of, or at least I do. I'm like, oh, it's all the same stuff over and over again, but they do a great job, especially with like the Grinch stuff, and they have the Grinch breakfast. You could do that. Um, so yeah, so if you're heading down, let us know. Oh wait, there's food trucks. Hold on. There's food trucks too. That just popped into my head. There's a food truck in Universal Studios, Florida, and they have a turkey slider with sliced turkey on a pretzel roll with brie cheese and cranberry sauce. I'm so
Ooh.
in on that.
Yeah,
I'm
me
not
too.
in on the price so much. It's $9.49 for a
Yeah.
slider. It's a little pricey. And then they
Is
have
it just one though, or is it like?
it does say turkey slider and it's not pluralized, so I'm
Mm.
assuming it's just one. So that is kind of like depressing. Then there's pretzel sticks with cheese sauce. Okay. Fresh baked cookies, snickerdoodle, and chocolate chip cookies. And then they have a hot chocolate with holiday sprinkles.
I love a
And
good
then,
snickerdoodle.
yeah, snickerdoodles are great. They're so good. And then they have like I guess you would call it like Coca-Cola, like mocktails, I guess. Um, on these food trucks, it's Winter's Chill. It's lime juice, pomegranate syrup, simple syrup, and Sprite Chill. Um,
Ooh.
then there's a not nice list. It's cranberry juice, blackcurrant syrup, and Seagram's ginger ale. And then the last one is Cola Cheer, which I saw a lot of people online saying how good this was. It's cranberry juice, vanilla syrup, and Coke Holiday Creamy Vanilla. Have you tried the Coke Holiday Creamy Vanilla?
There's a whole case of it sitting that
Yeah.
way, off
Does
camera.
it taste any different than vanilla Coke? Because I
It
didn't.
does.
I tasted it. It was okay. Like it tasted like vanilla Coke to me. Like I don't know. Like maybe like what was the
I don't
difference?
think you have enough whimsy in your life, Jim.
What is that supposed to mean? What are you talking about? What does
I
that
think
mean?
that you would experience how delicious those are if you had more whimsy in your life.
Whimsy. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Okay. No problem. Whimsy. So beyond my taste buds, I have to like imagine that it tastes like a holiday vanilla rather than a regular vanilla. Is that what you're
It's
saying?
different. You have to taste the Christmas.
Guess what? It's not different. It's not.
It is different.
It's
It
not.
is.
It's not. I had like three of them on Thanksgiving because they had it at the house I went to. I had three of those things. I'm like, oh yeah, this tastes good. It tastes great. I'm not gonna say it doesn't taste good, but does it taste anything different than like a
Like
vanilla?
I'm experiencing whimsy because Santa's on my Diet Coke can.
I do have to admit, Coca-Cola and the Santa Claus it is super classic. Like it's great. Like
And this
Coca-Cola
one
and
has like little
Christmas like
like
go one in one, hand in hand together.
it's got little bottle caps on it. They're like polka dots.
Yeah, so if you find a 20-ounce bottle of holiday Coke, I have to go out and buy one. Supposedly you can make a bow with the label. Like it peels off and then there's a little tab and you pull the tab and it turns into a bow. I gotta try to I gotta go I'm gonna go to 7-Eleven like tomorrow or something like that and try to figure it out.
Is it like on the 2 liters or like
I saw somebody do it on a 20 ounce. So they take a 20 ounce and you peel the thing off, like, and then there's another little silver tab that you like pull, and supposedly it turns the whole label into a bow.
is it
So
just on the Cokes?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to go check it out. But I'm guessing
Well,
it's only for the holiday ones.
damn, okay, I have to go to Quick Trip tomorrow then.
Yeah, yeah. Like I have to figure this out because it sounds like it would be a fun thing to do. But yeah,
We'll
Coca-Cola
do
is like
we'll become
holiday drink, right?
Mythbusters. We'll become Mythbusters. We'll
Hey,
both get one. And then we'll do it on camera and if it works, great.
they
If it doesn't, we'll inform everybody.
we'll get like 3 views out of that. That looks so. All right. Well, do you have anything to add as we wrap
I
this up?
don't.
All right. So let's wrap this one up. So like and subscribe on YouTube and TikTok. We go live every Monday at 10 o'clock. As long as Taylor's not folding her laundry. And
He outed me. Did you hear that? I was 15 minutes late to recording because I was folding laundry.
uh, so this episode has been brought to you by the Magic for Less Travel. If you have any trip planning questions or would like to plan your next trip, you can email us at. She doesn't want to say it because I think you made her mad.
Universally Epic Podcast at gmail.com.
You nailed it. And like always, have an epic week, everybody. On today's show, Dinny? Did I just say Dinny?
Well, we are a Universal podcast,
Oh
so
my god.
it would make
All
sense that like it's like restricted for you to
oh
say
my
Disney.
goodness. All right, here we go. On today's show, Disney versus Universal Showdown. Oh my god, what is going on with me? Okay, one more time.
You're malfunctioning.
I know.